Rose gold, yeah, yeah. White sand, yeah, yeah. Ball hall, yeah. Gang, gang, yeah. My bitch bad, yeah. Rose gold got my bands up.
Well, the time is finally now as Oswald Peraza is finally getting the call up to the New York Yankees, folks. It's unbelievable that it has taken this long for the Yankees to decide. I don't know what the hell they waited so long. The September roster expansion and all this other nonsense. The guy should have been up. Aaron Boone yesterday made himself look like an asshole. And to be honest with you, there's a part of me that is sitting back right now saying, since he made himself an asshole, this might be the reason. Because look, at the end of the day, Oswald Peraza was in the lineup today. This to me was more of a, just get him up. This to me doesn't sound like something of them saying, we waited. This to me was a decision that was just made. Don't let them bullshit you now and say, oh, we planned on doing this anyway. My man hit a home run today. He was playing in the game today. The Yankees didn't just decide and said yesterday or last night or a week ago, we're going to call him up September 1st. No, again, folks, this is the pressure being applied from the majority of the fan base for once. And this is what I've been asking us to do as a collective fan base. Hold their feet to the fire. Stop letting them get away with bullshitting you. It's what I talked about yesterday in the rant. Stop letting this team bullshit you, the fan, like you're stupid. You are not stupid. This is one of the main reasons why I created NyynewsTV, why I put this team together. Because we have to push the narrative against these assholes. Enough is enough with this nonsense of he's the best shortstop in the league. Well, Aaron, what the fuck are your numbers? Well, we have internal numbers. Stick them up your fucking ass and get out of there. They don't work, Aaron. You're a baseball guy, bro. Remember, you got to be smarter. But Peraza is getting the call up. And let me tell you right now, I'm going to say this too. He needs to be the starting shortstop. If Oswald Peraza is not starting every single damn game at short or second base, we got issues on this team. Again, this is the scary thing about this Yankee club because you know it and I know it. They'll probably find a way to fuck this up. That's what they usually do. So when we get our wish of getting these guys called up, fighting for these guys to get called up, the Yankees do some insane shit and they end up doing some weird things where it's like, this guy's, not playing every day. Or they got him at third base. He never played there this year. They got him this position. He hasn't played there. Oswald Peraza should 150% be on the friggin' roster. That is it. Let him stay there. Let him play baseball. And that is it. He needs to be playing every single day at shortstop. IKF needs to go fucking skydiving. I don't know. Send him on adventures for the next month. Send him on adventures. I don't give a shit what you do with him. Send him around the Bronx. Oh, hey, look, bro, we're doing a community outreach program. We need you to just go knock on doors for a month. Don't worry about it. Just go knock on doors. Go ring bells. Just buzz every fucking building. Sit outside and say, hey, I'm Isaiah Kanafalefa. Look at me. Just stay away from the stadium. Stay far away from the stadium. All right? But the Yankees finally with the call. But again, Peraza homer today. This was not a premeditated move. No way. There's no way. This was not a premeditated move. This was the Yankees feeling the pressure and saying, you know what? Call this guy up. Sam with the super chat says, isn't Peraza not even playoff eligible? To be honest with you, I know he is on the 40-man roster. So I think maybe it has to do with the 40-man. I forgot how it used to be. I think there was a deadline date. I don't know if that changed. So considering he's on the 40-man, I think he would actually be eligible still for the postseason. But maybe you guys know better than me on that one, because I do believe it has to do with the 40 man. Let's see. Thunder says, nah, the Yankees watch your video. The weird thing is, the last time I did a rant, they called him Cabrera and Florial. The next day. I did a rant yesterday. They call him up today. I mean, but look, I'm not even going to take credit for it, because this should have been done months ago. It should have been done months ago. The idea that Peraza has been sitting down there while Isaiah Kiner-Falefa have been shitting the bed is beyond insanity. It is beyond insane. But here's the deal, guys. The guy is called up. So let's go over Oswald Peraza a little bit. I never made a prospects video. I made one a long, long time ago, but I haven't made an updated one. I have to do that eventually. But let's look at the numbers. 384 ABs for Oswald Peraza, 18 homers. He actually hit his 19 today. So he has over 100 hits, 19 home runs, over 50-plus RBIs, 33 stolen bags. He was hitting 258, probably almost up to 260 with a homer today. 329 on-base percentage, 769 OPS. That's over 770, which actually would be one of the highest on the Yankees right now, not named Aaron Judge. Again, looking at the Yankees infield, off the top of my head, I know this because it's obvious. OPS is way higher. This is AAA numbers. I get it. OPS way higher than Josh Donaldson. OPS way higher than Gleyber Torres, who I had a little back and forth today. His OPS is 719. I don't give a shit if he's had an 800 OPS in a month. His overall OPS this year is 719. He has not been the same exact player since 2019. He's never been that guy again. Don't give me the shit that it's, because he's struggling right now because there was rumors of him being traded. That's propagandist bullshit. We don't do that at NYY News TV. Gleyber Torres is ass. That's simple. Gleyber Torres is ass. Stop the propagandist bullshit. Again, not NYY News TV. We don't allow that. We don't do it. We give you the truth. It's that simple. Fact of the matter is, since 2019, Gleyber Torres has been jack shit, jack can ass. Smelly, stank, dirty ass has been what Gleyber Torres has been. But Oswald, again, IKF? IKF. Do I even have to go over what his OPS is? You want to look at his OPS? Look at a fucking ruler. Look at the first couple of numbers. There you got his OPS, okay? There's not much else that needs to be said about IKF, okay? This is who we are. This is what we do. It's all about that. I'm more than certain he is eligible, as I told you guys. But guys, he needs to be up. You know what I mean? There's many different things that can happen here. We know Anthony Rizzo's having back trouble. He may not play the Tampa series. They don't know. Apparently, he's going to get a cortisone shot. We go over to the first base side. First baseman, you got DJ LeMahieu, who can now take over there. You got Oswald Cabrera also. You got now Oswald Peraza. You could go however you want to do this. You can have many different infields now. And this, again, is the idea that I was talking about for a while when it came to Peraza, is him and Cabrera allow you to be much more flexible than you have been in years past. And it allows you to be able to do stuff like that. Be a little more flexible. Do different things with your infield. Josh Donaldson could get more rest, maybe sometime at DH. Maybe he sits a little bit because Cabrera could play third. Cabrera could play short and second base. Oswald Peraza has had a little bit of time this year at second base. But look, this is what I've been asking for a long time. Earlier in the season, and nobody can sit here and bullshit me, because one of the things I've done all year is I gave credit when credit is due. Earlier this season, I've given Aaron Boone credit. I said, look, Aaron Boone, in reality, has done the right thing earlier in the year. Joey Gallo was getting benched and he put somebody else out there. Gleyber Torres was struggling. He said, hey, look, everybody's healthy. DJ LeMahieu could play that. Look, buddy, if you're not going to hit, you're not going to play the way we need you to play, you can ride the pine. That's okay. We don't have to put you out there. This now gives Boone back the flexibility of saying, look, if you're not gonna hit, if you're not gonna play the way we need you to play, if the production doesn't change, we need to change. And this allows that. Even with Rizzo out, you got your first baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The toe injuries bothering him? Great. Leave him as the first baseman. You don't got to worry about that. It's less movement. He plays well at first base also, so it's not a major downgrade. He plays well at first base. Donaldson, Gleyber Torres, IKF, Peraza, Cabrera. You got a lot of people now that you can say, IKF shouldn't play. We know that. Peraza, let's put this kid out there. Why? Well, he could steal. He could run. Soft grounders have beat him out. He's fast. He's according to what we know, I don't know what the internal numbers show on Peraza, because apparently Aaron Boone has these internal numbers that confirm to him IKF is a gift from God fielding. And he's not. Aaron Boone made himself look like a moron. And finally, I tend to want to thank myself and my team to say our rise this year has gotten more people woken up when it comes to the Yankees to demand change. Stop sitting back. Remember last year? All fucking season I'm saying, guys, at the stadium, every day it should be fire Boone. Fire Boone. You got to apply pressure because the media won't do it. So now you got the majority of people, whether they flip-flop or not, I don't care. It's not my company. But all of a sudden, you got a lot of the big wigs out there. Yeah, he's not good, and he shouldn't play there, and I can't believe they're doing this, and I can't believe this and that, and oh, no. I've just been here chilling, giving you guys the same narrative for 4 or 5 years now. That's all I've done. I've just given you guys the truth. NYY News TV, literally, the new slogan should be NYY News TV, the truth. That should be the slogan. Real talk for the real fan. Amazing. It should literally be like this. A hand like that, and it says, the truth. NYY News TV, the truth. That's what we are. But they need to play him. We'll see what the lineup looks like tomorrow, but I can tell you right now, Oswald Peraza's name better be at shortstop. IKF needs to be all the way at the end. Or like I said, send IKF on a humanitarian trip. Wherever the fuck you want to go, send them away. South Bronx, go knock on ring doorbells. Hope Month. Forget Hope Week. IKF could do a Hope Month. Send them out there with a bag. Send them out there with a bag. Go have fun, buddy. We'll see you next year, spring training. Bring the utility glove. That's what you need to be. But for anybody just joining, again, the big news, Oswald Peraza has been called up. Guys, let's get 35 more likes. Let's hit that 100 number. Oswald, I'll take you guys' questions. If anybody got questions, please send them over to me, and I'll read those off. Super chats are always going to be read immediately. Oswald Peraza is a really good talent, and I know this, guys, and I know a lot of people who actually have watched Oswald Peraza. Going back to Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen knows his father pretty well. And Ozzie Guillen got to see him play. And he said it flat out. He said it flat out on Guillen's World when we had them on here. Ozzie Guillen said this kid is a major league shortstop. In spring. In spring training. We had Ozzie Guillen on this show. Ozzie Guillen was a part of our network. He said flat out, the kid is a starting shortstop. He's a starting shortstop. That's simple. That's simple. That's simple. He is. Brian Cashman said it. Peraza's a starting shortstop. Now, here's the deal. We got to see the kid play. And I don't want to hear the nonsense. Oh, he's struggling. He's doing this. You fucks have watched IKF struggle all season long. Let the guy play. Let Cabrera play. I'm sick and tired of this organization jerking us, the fans, around. This is, again, and I want to repeat myself, why NYY News TV was started, folks. Because I am sick and tired of this organization jerking us around. When Aaron Boone yesterday, and again, I want to keep talking about this because this is something significant here. This is significant. If the Yankees had planned on calling Oswald Peraza up, if the Yankees had planned this, he wouldn't have played today. He would have been on his way to Florida already. He would have been on his way to Tampa, to St. Petersburg. He would have been already over there. This was not planned. This was pushback that everybody knows the manager of the Yankees made himself look like a fucking moron. And the Yankees said, you got to pull the plug. He has to come up. I'm not taking credit. The fans, collectively, we did this. If you don't believe that, put your cap on and go, well, let me think how this usually happens. Why did he play today if he got called up? He wasn't supposed to. He wasn't supposed to be called up. He homered today. He hit his 19th home run today. We, the fans, made it work. Stop listening to the bullshit beat reporters. All of them. Brendan Cunty, Adler, Hoke, all of these guys, all of them. Stop giving all of your attention to these morons. They got no gagoots. They don't have what it takes to do what we do. They don't have it in them to come out here and say Aaron Boone is a fucking moron. Aaron Boone's own mouth made this happen. And look, everybody should pat themselves on the back. Because you all were involved. Hell, look, I got it right here. I planned myself today. I'm not playing. Thank you to Rod Thompson for this. Let's hear it.
I'm going to ask you the tough one right here.
Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can do this.
Out of the way, I'm going to ask you the tough one right here. You set Yankee Twitter ablaze late last night when you were questioned about IKF's cost.
The asshole said, really?
And you said that IKF has been a great defender all season long, one of the best in baseball. When you look at the statistics, which I'm looking at now, they do not seem to bear that out. He seems to have had a below-average season defensively. What are you seeing that made you say he's having a great year defensively? What are you seeing that made you say he's having a great year defensively?
Just the internal numbers that we look at as far as that establish, defensive run saved and range and, making plays. I would say he's been in the top 5 to 7 shortstops in the game defensively this year.
Oh my God, I can't. This guy is serious. I'm telling you right now, folks, Randy Levine or somebody was listening to this. They said, do me a fucking favor. Call the kid up. We got to get rid of this asshole. Somebody saw this and said, this fucking guy's out of the game. I can't take it. I can't. 1 second. I got to hear this again.
Defensively, what are you seeing that made you say he's having a great year defensively?
Just the internal numbers that we look at as far as that establish, defensive run saved and range and making plays.
Making
plays.
plays.
He's been in the top 5 to 7 shortstops in the game defensively.
Aaron's a fucking moron. This guy's a fucking idiot, and he's the manager of the Yankees. He's the luckiest guy on planet Earth. This guy has the greatest job ever. Aaron I guess time to fucking play, okay? This gotta be the greatest moron on fucking planet Earth. No joke. This guy is the biggest fucking loser of all. The nerds must love this idiot. The nerds must love this guy. There's nothing up here for Aaron Boone. There's not. Let's get real here. Let's get real. There's nothing up top for this guy. This guy's a moron. This guy's a complete buffoon. Complete buffoon. I mean, think about this for a second, folks. Think about this. This guy is out here doubling down. And guess what? After the interview, Peraza was up. Somebody heard this interview. Somebody saw the feedback. Somebody saw my video. Somebody saw John Boy's video. Somebody saw NYY Recap's video. Somebody saw Bad Dog's video. Somebody saw all the content creators' videos out there and said, bro, all right, hold on a second. This is our manager. This is our organization being spoken for. The kid, call him up. Is he playing today? Get him out the game. Call him up. If anybody thinks, and again, this is significant, so I'm going to repeat it. If anybody believes that the Yankees knew last night that they were going to call Oswald Peraza up today and play for tomorrow, he wouldn't have played today in AAA. He wouldn't have had the chance to hit a home run today in AAA. This was a pressure campaign done by us, the fans of the Yankees, that's had enough, and it worked. Folks, keep up the pressure. Keep up the pressure. And I'll say this, I'm giving everybody credit here, but I will tell you this. Here at NyynewsTV, we haven't stopped. We never changed from the beginning of the season. We told you what we thought this team was and what they needed to do differently. We didn't go back and go, man, definitely a World Series caliber team. Even when they were winning, I said, I still don't think they're a World Series caliber team. I don't see it. So, the real question is, why are the players revolting? Well, I don't know if the players are revolting, but I tell you this right now, they should be. And as I said in my rant yesterday, it wouldn't shock me at all if there are a lot of Yankee players talking up and going, what the fuck are we doing? Guys, you know, sometimes I sit here and I talk and I do like to gas our company up, and I do like to say, well, we did say this because we've said all this. But all you got to do is use your own eyes. This team shows you who they are all the time. This is not hard. All you got to do is look with your own eyes. And then you got Aaron Boone acting like you're a fucking idiot. In November, what did the Yankees leadership do? Brian Cashman, Steinbrenner, Boone. When the season ended last year, they all sat there and said, we're not a good team. We have major improvements on this roster. Those were their words, not mine. Major improvements needed on the roster. You see what Corey Seager's doing this year? Where are those people at? After 4 weeks of the season, they were showing IKF's numbers compared to everybody else. Oh, the Yankees made the right move. We told you. The nerds win. Oh, it's revenge of the nerds. We got it right finally. IKF is better than Correa, Seager, Simeon, blah, blah, blah. Go look at their numbers now, nerd face asshole. Go look at their numbers now. And then go the fuck back to your basement where you belong. We were promised in the offseason because they think you're stupid. They think you are an idiot. We are changing that narrative here. You fans are not idiots. You fans are smart. You got eyeballs. Hopefully all of you do. Hopefully all of you can see. You have eyeballs. When they said in November, I called it out. The moves they made was IKF and Josh Donaldson. All of a sudden, magically, we're a World Series caliber team, everyone. Yep, that's right. That's right. Yep. We are a World Series caliber team. Psycho is done. Yes, he got called up. We are a World Series caliber team, everybody. They didn't do jack shit. They didn't change nothing. They said, yeah, we missed out on Correa. We missed out on Seager. We missed out on Simeon. We missed out on all the available top shortstops. But we got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And boy, can he field. Now, we got Josh Donaldson, too. We took 2 years, $50 million collectively. Basically switched infields of what we thought we were going to have, but we gave it to them. We're a World Series caliber team, guys. And a lot of the fans were, oh, we are. Let me look up the numbers. What's the XYZ 246? Oh my God, yes, you're right. We are a World Series caliber team, everybody. Buckle up. We're ready, Daddy. Here we are. Still the fucking same. Ain't no different. Because real talk for the real fan. The truth. enough is enough with this team's leadership bullshitting this fan base. Enough. And today, it worked. The pressure campaign, it worked. Enough is enough. We need to keep it going. Keep it going. This team continues to struggle. That stadium every single day at home should have a fire Cashman, fire Boone chant from the first inning till the ninth inning. Non-stop. Fire Cashman. Fire Boone. Fire Cashman. Fire Boone. From the first inning till the ninth inning. If they continue to struggle, the message needs to be delivered to Steinbrenner wherever he is on the Pacific on his yacht. It needs to be set right up to him. It's time for a change. This team once had a 16-game lead. They're down to 6. They played 3 games against the Rays. They made the best move they can make right now, calling Peraza up. It's sad that I got to say, hey, Yankees, tip of the cap to you. You finally, who the fuck woke you up? I'd like to know who the official was that decided mid-game, call him up. Enough of this, call him up. Again, Aaron Boone made himself look like such a fucking asshole. Just to save face and stop the conversation, they call Peraza up. Give your guys a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to have people tell you, oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That was it. That was it, Yankee fans. You did your job. Good job. Now we'll see if he plays every single day. But he should. He should be playing every single day. I wish I was in Florida because I'd be at the game tomorrow. He should be there every single day. That's simple, guys. So again, for anybody just joining, Oswald Peraza has been called up. Across the season today, he hit his 19th home run today, has over 100 hits, over 50 RBIs, 33 stolen bags, hitting about 260. On-base percentage over 330, and his OPS is over 770. Again, would be OPS-wise one of the top on the New York Yankees besides Aaron Judge. I believe he would still be eligible for the playoffs. We'll get some clarification around that, but I do believe he would be, considering he's on a 40-man. He's been on the 40-man roster, so I do believe he is available for the playoff roster. Alex is right what he said. You want IKF to be productive for the Yankees? Make him be who he's supposed to be, a utility man. Make Isaiah Kiner-Falefa be a utility man. That simple. He needs to be the utility guy. It's that simple. As Christian right there just verifies that he is on the 40-man roster, so that would allow him to be eligible for the postseason. Look, I hope to God the Yankees go on a run. I really do. I hope this motivates the Yankees so much. I hope that this motivates the pitching staff. I hope this motivates the entire lineup to say, man, look, we're going for it. Because anybody thinks that we at NyynewsTV sits here and wants this team to lose, even in the offseason where we're saying we don't think this is a World Series team. We don't think this is the best team overall. We don't think that. We see too many red flags. Now we're seeing those red flags. It came later than we expected. But a collapse is legitimate here. 16 games to 6 games, more than 30 games to play, or about 30 games to play, and they got, 6 more against Tampa, play Boston, play Baltimore, not Baltimore, Tampa, Toronto. They still got teams to play here. The Yankees got to play baseball. It's that simple. And if Oswald Peraza is the spark plug they need this team to be, then good. It should have happened in July. But I would love to see him really work and motivate this team, because maybe it'll wake the front office up to say, you know what? We also think Volpe's ready. So forget all this nonsense of going out there and getting certain guys. It's like I said at the deadline, everybody. Guys, if the Yankees sat there and looked at us and said, look, we didn't make these trades. You know why? We really believe in these kids. We just need to see them. You can't keep telling us as fans, we're not getting Correa, we're not getting Seager, we're not getting Simeon, we're not getting this guy, we're not getting that guy, we're not getting Castillo, we're not getting this guy, because we got Volpe and we got Peraza. If that's the case, I'm cool with it, but you gotta let us see these guys. You gotta let these guys be up so that we can see them as a whole. You gotta get them up here. It's that simple. And now we're gonna see Peraza. Cabrera's already made a difference. He doesn't look overmatched. So get him up here. Let these guys play. If you're gonna promise us that these guys are something special, can we just see that there's something special? That's all I'm asking for. And it looks like finally we are going to get that. So, good news is overall, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is going to be on the bench. I would assume, never know with the Yankees, but I would assume Peraza is going to be the shortstop starting tomorrow. I don't see any other way around it. I think it only makes all the sense in the world. Peraza is going to be the guy playing short for the Yankees. Somebody was telling me recently maybe they don't like that his on-base percentage is higher than most of the team. If that's the case, Gleyber Torres will never play. His on-base percentage is less than 300. I mean, are you kidding me? On-base percentage, my ass. It was all about service time for the Yankees. It's kind of pathetic in the case that the Baltimore Orioles are out there being like, we don't care about service time. You know what I mean? But the Yankees are like, oh, service time, take it easy. Whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. Service time, everybody. Take it easy. But the Baltimore Orioles like, hey, Gunnar Henderson, DL Hall, come on, guys, come up. Fuck waiting for September. Get up here now. We got a chance to get to the postseason. Get up here. Come on. Blue Gold says the key is odds that Peraza has to play every day. Let me read the chat. I have not read the chat at all with everybody. So thank you to all the members that are in here. Thank you to all the non-members that are in here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you. Let's see what we got in here. Any good takes? I'm sure there's a lot of good takes throughout the whole time here. Roberto says Cashman is being handcuffed by a cheap owner. Here's the thing about that. And, you know, I've talked about this a lot too. You simply can't necessarily say that anymore. $230 million is a lot of money for a payroll. The Yankees can, or more than that. What a $260, whatever the Yankees are at. It's a lot of money for a payroll. Brian Cashman's done a fucked up job. I can't blame Steinbrenner for what Cashman puts together. I could blame Steinbrenner for some things. Brian Cashman put together a $260 million roster, and it's a fucking trash can. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can knock Steinbrenner on a few things. Maybe he don't push buttons. He needs to be more of a boss. That would be better. But the guy has a lot of money put into a payroll. Brian Cashman put the guys on the team. And it wasn't done well. So blame Cashman and Mr. Good old Mikey Fishman over there as the guy's doing it. Avon's World, what's going on, man? Donaldson and Torres should not be penciled in the lineup ever. I mean, they really shouldn't be. Gleyber has played so fucking bad recently. You got to sit him down for a while. If Cashman and Howe mess this up, hopefully Dodgers grab Judge and some rings or a Mets dynasty. Then this leadership got to burn media day by day. Let's see what happens. Look, the Mets got a legitimate chance to win a World Series, but forget them. It ain't even about them. It's about the Yankees. You know what I mean? It's about the Yankees. The Yankees got to do the right thing for their own team. They got to do the right thing for their organization. And my belief is Cashman, Fishman, Boone, none of these guys are right for this organization. And unfortunately, it seems like the owner doesn't give a shit. But guess what? That's the one position you don't really get to change. And you got to go with what you got. And at the end of the day, it ain't like he's saying, hey guys, we kind of handicapped at 170. He is dishing out 160, 260 something. It's a lot of money for a roster, guys. If you look up and down this Yankee roster, we did it before. You look at it and you go, is this a $260 million roster? And then you'll sit to yourself and go, no, it's not. It's not. When you look at it, it's not. It's not. Philo right there. I was told recently all they worry about on base percentage and Peraza isn't that high. Gleyber Torres 292 on base percentage. Josh Donaldson 308 on base percentage. In AAA, Peraza is over 330. OPS wise, Peraza would probably be the most dynamic hitter that the Yankees could have out there right now. No, he hasn't pitched at this level yet. I understand that. Going off his numbers in AAA, why you would call him up? He has almost a 770 OPS, which would be one of the highest on the Yankees. Because I think nobody has above a 780 on the Yankees besides Aaron Judge. And Judge also needs somebody else in that lineup doing a little something for him. So, Roberto says 260 is not 290. All right, Roberto, who won the World Series last year? What was their payroll? Payroll doesn't mean jack shit. You know when you flex payroll? When you got the opportunity to sign guys. Aaron Judge. Payroll should have been flexed. Be upset about that. That's when you flex payroll. But you look up and down this Yankees roster. You think that's a $260 million team? Do you think that's a $260 million team? If you do, I'll tell you right now, you're batshit fucking crazy. You're batshit crazy. Jake, I'm talking about the guys that were in the lineup yesterday. You're batshit crazy. You understand what I'm saying? $18 million to Aroldis Chapman, $13 million to Zach Britton, $10 million to Aaron Hicks, $25 million for this and next year to Josh Donaldson. Should I keep going? That's Brian Cashman. That is not Steinbrenner. It's just not. When you want to flex, you flex to sign your guy long-term or another player long-term. But your initial roster should not have so much dead wood on it that you're paying you're getting ripped off on these deals. I'd want a refund, as Daryl just said, no doubt. So don't give me that nonsense that, 260 isn't 300 or 290. It's more than enough. That is not on Steinbrenner. I'm sorry. That's on Cashman, and that's on the man managing the club. That's simple. That's simple. So Oswald Peraza is getting the call up. I'm excited to see it. I'll be happy to be announcing tomorrow's game. I do believe it will be myself and Francis Lee on the call tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who already hit that like button. As my man Anthony Garcia, my guy Anthony, just said smash that like button, guys. Please, guys, smash that like button. Keep hitting it. Thank you to all the new subscribers we've had today, yesterday with the Aaron Boone video. Thank you to everybody who hit me up, sharing it, tagging people in it. Appreciate it. It's all love. At the end of the day, guys, here's what I want you to walk away from this video with. Understand, folks, that we are making a difference. Understand that you, the fan, is making a difference. You are making a difference. Whether you want to point it back to me and say, Pete, I think you are, I think NyynewsTV is, whatever. We appreciate it. You are making a difference by sharing what we do, liking our videos, knowing that they cannot bullshit us if you don't allow it. Don't let them bullshit us. What Aaron Boone said yesterday, and then he also doubled down on it today, is sickening and disgraceful to every single fan that watches this team day in and day out and spends their hard-earned money on this club. It is disgraceful, it is sickening, and matter of fact, it's downright disrespectful to the fan base. So we are making a difference. We've done it. Peraza is up. It's fucking go time, boys. And if they continue to struggle, I again got one suggestion. Fire Cashman. fire, Boone. Every single final game at Yankee Stadium, if they turn it around, we'll show mercy. We'll show mercy. All right? But if they struggle, give them hell. Aaron Boone said he puffs his chest up. I think he bends over. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I am out. Adios. Talk to you guys next time. Peraza, see you tomorrow, kid.
Before it hits the front page.